Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. Today our group will discuss about biggest challenge for students who taking online classes. My name is Siti Syazwanie Binti Sidik. My matrix number is 20208362 and 64. I am candidate A.
Hi, my name is Nurul Athirah Binti Azri and my matric number 2020870962. I am as candidate B.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Khairunnisa Nizam and my meeting number is 2020454284 and I'm as candidate C.
Hi, my name is Rismaliza binti Iswandi. My metric number 2020891714. I as candidate D.
Since COVID-19 started spreading over the world, it has brought a very drastic changes to our teaching and learning styles. Students all over the world have to stay at home and need to adapt with online learning. This poses many challenges to every student.
There's a lot of challenge that students like us who are taking online classes need to face. What do you think about it, candidate D?
I agree with that candidate C. Since we also student that having an online classes, it's hard. Am I right?
Yes, there's a lot of challenge, but there's also some biggest challenge that almost every student need to face during the online classes.
Let me start first. During online classes, students who stay at home need to deal with distraction at home. First, it's normal for children to help their parents with the house chores. But when this pandemic started, some parents can understand their child as a student situation. They ask and some even force their child to help them with house chores, even though they are having an online classes. Some students that can decline or delay their instruction leave the class hanging because they want to respect and help their parents. The student willing to leave their classes behind just to obey their parents. After that, some students who have small siblings also face the challenge by their distraction. Their sibling will come and trouble their sister or brother in their online classes. Some even need to take care of their younger siblings. This become one of the challenge for the student make they can focus. They even miss their classes, make it even harder for them to understand the subject.
I agree with that candidate A said. How about you, candidate C?
Yes, I agree with that too. What about other biggest challenge that can affect student, candidate B?
For me, the COVID-19 pandemic is remaking the way students learning and it could give impact and effects on their eyes. Class shifting to online lessons at home, students are spending more time in front of computer and laptop screens. Because the pandemic, syllabus also changed and turned into have a lot of assignments and tasks. Syllabus changes also increase students' time incredibly staring at screen computer and laptop because they have to complete their work before due date. After struggling countless of assignments, students will relax their mind with scrolling social media and playing games, which is also staring at screen smartphones. In the midst of crisis, students have less time for their eyes to take a rest for staring at the screen for a long time. This combination may harm students' eyes and vision, also put them at higher risk of developing myopia and nearsightedness. This can lead to serious eyes problems in the future, also potentially blinding disease.
Yes, that's true, candidate B. But there's also some students can afford to attend their online classes. Can you give your opinion for this, candidate C?
In my opinion, in this pandemic COVID-19, there are several issues or challenges that students facing off while online classes. One of the biggest issues in Malaysia have with online learning is sharing or the lack of device in a household. They are revealed that they have to take turn and often wait for a long time to use the mobile device because there are so many of family members. And even though they have social media, They seldom access it because of the lack of a device. But even if they have more devices, they highlight also need data and it can be expensive. They also don't have any laptop or desktop computer at home. Students in more remote areas of the country face other barriers in accessing online learning. A recent, a recent UNICEF study about the online life of children in East Asia revealed that children's phones are most often provided by parents and frequently passed down from parents, care, caregivers, or older siblings. In certain cases where the children do not have their own device, multiple strategies have been developed for accessing device and content such as sharing their parents' phone to access WhatsApp.
Wow, it's really challenging for parents who can afford a device for each one for of their child. Either challenging for their child or even their parents, is there still other challenges?
Yes, candidate B. Limit or lagging internet also one of the challenge for students in schools and higher education institutions. This problem also exacerbated when there is some students live in small and marginalized areas that have limited network connection. Example like rural area in Sabah and Sarawak. Not only that, when some students areas are raining, it also will make internet become slower. Sometimes this situation will make students not on purpose left the online classes. Then, when their teacher or lecturer call their name to take an attendance, then they do not answer their name, they are considered absent. This factor have pushed them to lose interest in studies, as they express worry over falling behind and having poor grades. As a result, students who experiencing poor internet connection have putting them at risk of missing out part of their online classes. When their attendance full with absent, they maybe will repeat the semester or be punished. Other than that, it will be more extreme when their lecturer or teachers start giving online tests. Based on my experience, when internet start to be slower, the result will be bad and more challenging when the tests have the timing. The student must be nervous because one chasing time.
From what all of us have said, almost every student, including us, need to face those challenges we mentioned earlier.
Yes, some students even gave up in their studies because of their hardship during this pandemic. There is an up and down every student who taking online classes need to face.
I can't disagree with that. I hope students can solve this problem from time to time so that they can learn in peace even though it's online classes.
I agree. Is there anything you want to add? It looks like there's nothing we want to add, so let's bring this discussion to an end. Thank you for your involvement in this discussion.